Hey everyone, Jake here for Marshall Music News, bringing you another episode of Monday Music Recap, where we recap the events of last week. Let's get started. Vans Warped Tour announced 6 more bands to perform this summer. They are Breathe Carolina, You Me at 6, Fireworks, Hostage Calm, Matt Toka, and I Call Fives. Also, All Time Low and 4 Years Strong have confirmed that they will be playing this year. For a full list of bands that have been announced so far, be sure to check in the links. Motionless In White is planning on releasing their new album sometime in October. The Devil Wears Prada has parted ways with their keyboardist, James Bainey. Check out the band statement. Be sure to check in the links below. Attack has confirmed in an interview that they are no longer with Rise Records. The band plans on releasing their next album on their own. When asked about it, Rise Records simply said that Attack fulfilled their contract. To check out the interview, be sure to check in the links. IC Stars has revealed Digital Renegade's new Tracklist, which features both Danny Warsnop of Asking Alexandria and Cassidy Pope of Hey Monday. To check it out, be sure to check below. Newfound Glory has decided to drop their International Heroes of Hardcore project. The band has also confirmed that they will be heading on a new US summer tour. The Gaslight Anthem has announced that they have finished their new album and are calling it Handwritten. Palace says it's working on a new music video for Immortal. Streetlight Manifesto has asked their fans to boycott Victory Records. To check out the band's statement on this, be sure to check in the links. The new Josh Truman of Fall Out Boys and Josh Newton of Every Time I Die project with Knives has entered the studio and begun recording their new album. For tours this week, and we have quite a few of them, Never Shout Never has announced a new US tour. The All-American Rejects have announced a new US tour with A Rocket to the Moon. Thrice has announced their final U.S. tour dates before they go on indefinite hiatus with support from Animals as leaders. The Maine will be heading out on a new U.S. tour with Lydia and Arkells. The Revival Tour, which features Chuck Reagan of Hot Water Music, Tom Gable of Against Me, Dan Andriano of Alkaline Trio, and more, has announced its 2012 tour dates. Lights has announced a new U.S. tour. Fun has announced a new U.S. tour. Hawthorne Heights has revealed tour dates for their upcoming Stripped to the Bone acoustic tour. Chickenfoot has announced a new U.S. tour. Megadeth and Rob Zombie will be heading on a new co-headliner U.S. tour. And Fear Factory has announced a new U.S. tour with support from Shadows Fall. And that's it. All of the tours mentioned above, all their tour dates have been released, and you can find them all down below. For new music of the week, we have The Used, Hands and Faces, IC Stars, NZT48, Stick to Your Guns, Against Them All, Simple Plan featuring Sean Paul, Summer Paradise, Chris Cornell, I Will Always Love You, live Whitney Houston cover, Pure Love, that's Frank Carter, formerly of Gallows' new project, Anthem, live, Balance and Composure, Stone Hands acoustic, Cancer Bats, Road Sick, Shadows Fall, The Fire from the Sky live, and 3 Inches of Blood, Dark Messenger. For new music videos of the week, we have The Cab, Endlessly, Every Time I Die, Revival Mode, Dance Gavin Dance, Heat Seeking Ghost of Sex, As I Lay Dying, Paralyzed, Like Moss to Flame, GNF, For All I Am, Overthrown, Blackstone Cherry, In My Blood, Fun, Some Nights intro, Useless ID, Before It Kills, The Black Dahlia Murder, Moonlight Equilibrium, and finally we have the Summer Sets, When We Were Young. Now I left this one last on purpose because I wanted to talk about it. There have been very few music videos that have ever actually bothered me. One of them was Simple Plan's Untitled, because it was a powerful music video. If you've seen it, you know what I mean. But this new Summer Set music video bothered me in a whole nother way. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, I'm not going to ruin it for you. Be sure to check it out below, and then you'll know what I'm talking about. I really like this song. It was one of the songs I could really relate to. So what they did to it basically ruined it for me. But what did you guys think about it? Leave a comment below telling me. Okay, so continuing on, important releases of the week. We have The Men Singers on The Impossible Past, Cheap Girls, Giant Orange, Cursive, I Am Gemini, and Fun, Some Nights. For other releases, we have Korn, Sleigh Bells, Tat, Chitty Bang, Buckethead, and Daylight. For singles, we have The Used, Hands and Faces, The Horrible Crows, Lady Killer, Periphery, Passengers, and Stick to Your Guns, Against Them All. Now, before I forget, Last week I forgot to mention that Five Finger Death Punch actually released a new music video for Remember Everything, sorry. So I'll leave a link down below for you guys to check that out. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Monday Music Recap. Be sure to tune in next Monday for the next episode. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thank you, and good night.